Hello again, most esteemed viewers, and welcome back and welcome to episode 2 of Jekyllstein Gray Plays Spiritfarer, where we are going to continue our game of Spiritfarer. Also, I do kind of recall a promise about stories of my great-grandfather's time in World War II, from my memory, so they might be very wrong. So, last time we were going to go up here? No, go down to that bench. Where were we gonna go to do the cleanup? Oh well. Let's get on the story couch. This is now the story couch. I'm designating it the couch for when I want to ramble without actually without having to focus on the game. So my great grandpa's name was Richard Grapes, and he was a soldier and he got drafted into the Navy towards the end of World War II, and I asked him about some of his. He died in 2015. We'd go to visit him every Thanksgiving for a couple of years, and one of these years I asked him what he did in what he did at in World War II and what his life was like, and he was on a cruiser, and I always thought of a cruiser as, a very little, ship that was purely military functions, but he described it as a floating city, which is really interesting. He was like, he described, they had barbershops, and I think the only one I remember him mentioning was barbershops, which may be because he was in a barbershop he was in the Buffalo Bills, the barbershop quartet, not the football team, which I'll go into later, but he wanted to, he was, one thing he also told me was that his ship would, his ship was one of the only ones that made their own ice cream, which was interesting. And he would basically they would share. The mail ship that brought all the letters from home would come, and they would get it. They would always get it first in exchange for ice cream. And anyway, so and then he was they got damaged in a typhoon in the not in the 2010s. What am I saying? Towards the end of the war, and they sent it back to a base in Hawaii that was geographically, I can't remember all the details, but it was geographically situated in a way that could protect against submarine attacks. And then he got sent to, they couldn't fix the ship entirely, so they sent it back to California, and he was actually in California for Victory of Japan Day. So that was cool because he had both the experience of being in the war and the experience of what it was like afterwards. It's too dark to navigate. What will we possibly get it done? Yeah, so he, anyway, he also, so after the war, he got married, he did all the stuff you were supposed to. He got married, he got a job, and he joined a barbershop quartet called the Buffalo Bills, which would later on go to star in the Broadway version of The Music Man, which would then go on to Hollywood. But my grandpa Grapes, he was very, he did not like uncertainty, something that I can actually attest to. And so he basically he left the group right after the musical was a success, and then he did end up going to Hollywood. So the moral of the story is that there's an alternate universe somewhere where I am a rich asshole. Fortunately, it's not this universe. Also, I feel the need to mention, this probably goes without saying, but my great-grandpa was super racist. I feel like everyone kind of has that moment where, growing up, where someone you looked up to was very, I find out was very flawed in some way or another, and that was definitely, I still remember hearing, I think it was my mom and my grandpa talking about that, and it was like, I had to it was stressful, it was something I had to deal with, so yeah, and I have oh man, I'm gonna talk about family. I've got a bajillion crazy family stories to share, but not right now. So let's continue with actually playing the game that I'm technically let's playing. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. So moon is pretty. Ooh, some constellations. I wonder if they'll be important later. I really don't know. I haven't. All right, edit. So I can do some. Let's do some boat customization. How do I? Oh wait, what? Okay, enter. Here we go. Blah, 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 blah. How do I? Okay, here we go. Let's salvage this. Is this gonna get rid of the story couch? Hopefully not. But oh no! Wonderful. Alright, back. You did a wonderful job, Stella. And the good news is that you have enough resources to add a guest house to your ship. A necessary amenity. Really welcome spirits such as myself with a temporary place to relax and sleep. Well, sleep not really. I can tell you for sure that no one will be thrilled to spend more than one night there. But it beats sleeping on the deck. Stars are pretty, but the wood is stiff and humidity is hard to tolerate. Oh man. Yeah, I live in Southeast Ohio, so I know humidity. You don't have to deal with it. And sometimes, most of my extended family lives in Utah, and so they would sometimes one of the families came to visit, and they were like, let's build that guest house. And they were like, it's so humid here, and they came at a particularly bad time. It was the beginning of summer, and it was hot even for that. But yeah. Alright, guest house. So am I gonna be able to expand this boat later on? Because it doesn't seem like this is enough for a super robust crafting system. I can only build one of these. Will I get multiple boats? Gardens, kitchens. Oh man, I really gotta finish Mutazione. Then once I do, I might start it again and play it on this show. I don't know, I don't really wanna, I don't think anyone really wants to start in the middle of this. So, let's see. Hey, no, I don't want to sleep. I want to talk to what's-her-face. Oh, hey, new story couch. That's good. She doesn't want to talk? Or they? I actually don't know what gender they are. Maybe they mentioned it and I missed it yesterday. What do they want? Oh. Sweet. This is a very kind of like Mario-esque world map and stuff. I like it. Crates. Resource. So these are crates. And what is this? I guess we shall see in the morning. Let us sleep until morning. So, did I just, like, not notice the day-night cycle? When or is that a thing that only happens when you're, oh, okay. Or is that something that only happens when you are, like, sitting down? Alright, let's go talk to... I completely forgot how to... There we go. Enter. Alright, ring the bell. Hit subscribe and ring the bell. The guest house is very pretty. As your touch. Nice work, as usual. Now at last I have a place to sit down and enjoy the view. Oh. What about the couch that you had me destroy? That was the OG story couch. Now I need another one. Wait, what is going on? Something else is happening. I should have expected this. I'm actually hungry. Very hungry. You know how terrible a cook I am. I remember... Oh, man. She is... The protagonist is excited about it. Oh, man, I also just kind of realized how femme fatale the deer design is. Like, with the puffy stuff around, like, the head and neck. Kind of looks like a coat, you know, the coat they would wear in those old noir movies, and the cigarette. I don't know if that was intentional, but I think it's interesting. And you might have fished a few fishes already. Trouble is, I can't really eat an entire raw fish. I can try for sure, but I'll probably choke on the fish bone and never survive. That's not how you want me to go, as absurd as this sounds. So you should keep using that blueprint table of yours and build a kitchen aboard. I'm pretty sure I've seen the plans for it in there, as well as the necessary resources. Damn. You require bright jelly, and there's only one way to get some. Look, I should have told you when I first met you here. Something scares the hell out of me. A dark presence and you're not... Oh, that's the void I saw. Neato. As well as all light included. I can take many forms, and for me it was always jellyfish. Yes, I'm fully aware of the irony. The bright jelly you need for the kitchen! Well, only these jellyfish can provide it to you. So there was no other option. I'll have to face my fears. But you're here. With you, I can do it. There appears a dark patch of pure... I wouldn't say pure fear, but it certainly was a dark patch on the map. Go. I'll take some time to prepare myself. I get cranky, I think is what it says. New... Again, the recording apparatus thing is blocking the view. Actually, let's... That's not what I wanted. There we go. Captain's log. Stardate 4214.2. I don't know how stardates work. We'll have some jellyfish. The shipwreck, the intrepid otter. Hobbyist. Alrighty, shenanigans. I am very interested to see what the shenanigans do. Oh yeah, I was actually up there to do something. I'm actually planning on doing things in this playthrough. Oh yeah. Wait, I need the bright jelly to build the kitchen. That's why I'm doing this. It actually is a problem in a lot of games, especially with really long, involved quests. Is you kind of, especially if you stop doing the quest midway through and then go off and do something else and then come back and finish it. It's kind of like, oh yeah, that was what I was supposed to be doing. But I completely forgot about it. Alrighty. you see... Don't ask me how, but I've met Albert already. He definitely is a shark. But his interest in all things maritime will be helpful, such as the boat upgrade he sells at an outrageously high price. Tom Nook! With those you'll be able to cross ominous weather barriers in the world. They look like classic mythical challenges again. A bit cliche if you ask me. Well, they're usually cliche for a reason, so... Stella! You know, I'm delighted that you're here with me, but I'm not surprised one bit. It adds up. You're here taking care of me in my final hours. You've always cared so damn much about others. Always protected those you found vulnerable. Oh no. This dear person has been reading Atlas Shrugged. Ah! Even pedantic snobs like me. Yeah, they've definitely been reading Atlas Shrugged. Remember that day my father yelled at the cat? We just got out of elementary school. We were wearing those blue sneakers with the glittery tags. And there you were, yelling back at my father like you were on a mission. Oh boy, here's the... Father turned red and smashed the purple Delano vase. What's a Delano vase? It was rad. That sounds not rad. That sounds kind of abusive. Oh, whoa. Wrong. I run in, lock the door. Alright, time to face your fears of the jellyfish. I'll just be out here waiting with my cat. Damn, here they come. Remember, set your eyes on the ones with bright jelly! They should be visible enough. That said, pop as many as you can. You'll get glimpses anyway. Oh boy, another idiosyncratic name for money. I think that's money. I'll wait for you inside. It's just too hard for me to stay here. Okay, go ahead. I believe in you. Whatever happened to facing your fears? So, I'm hoping this will be a tutorial, because I have no idea how to do this. Okay, I just jump up and grab him. That's cool. Here we go. Thank you. Okay, I was wondering how they were going to make this challenging. Oh, there's something on my monitor, and I thought it said, like, line instead of lens. And I was like, what are lines? Are they, like, glimmering lines? I was just thinking, how long does this go for? Fantastic. Okay, I'm really impressed. You rocked out there. Tumbling and diving like a shooting star. They had the slightest fear, no hesitation at all. Because I wasn't in any danger. Although, like, not Stella, but me, Jekyllstein Gray, is actually very afraid of roller coasters. And a lot of horror movies, which was probably a surprise to some of you. I'll probably go into it more. I might have already gone into it for the Halloween episodes I recorded. But, I'll definitely go into it more when I record the other Halloween episodes. Maybe, if I remember. And you even gathered enough bright jelly to build a proper kitchen! Go for it. I'll be patiently waiting, slowly digesting myself. Okay, we get it, you're hungry. Ooh, they look nice and contiguous. Love the kitchen. Whee! That was actually really fun. You can now use the kitchen's oven. It should be rather simple. Put any ingredient in the oven and wait for it to be cooked. You can even try those loose corn kernels that have been hanging around my pockets. I can't wait to see you in your cooking glory again. Got it. Recipes. I don't have any recipes. So actually, are recipes something you like buy? Or are there something you find? Or is it like a la Breath of the Wild? Cooking. Ding! Popcorn! I can smell it. I can eat anything, just give me some food. Food. Popcorn. Well, I won't die just yet. Thanks, Stella, it's better than I thought it could be. Then again, you've always been a wonder in the kitchen. Don't forget, spirits don't run on sunshine and water. We need a good meal once in a while. It's interesting how they did that. Did they just, like, want a cooking mechanic? Or is there going to be some more thematically relevant something or another? It'll be up to you to understand who's fond of what. As for me, I'm sure you'll remember I've always loved comfort food, and that I would die for a cup of coffee. But I'm not that picky. I can eat anything. Just never made the same thing. Just never the same thing twice. Before I forget, here is something I was supposed to give you. I'm not sure exactly how it works with it, but an obol is a symbol of passage. I was trying to say passion for some reason. It's a fee each spirit has to pay you. But something tells me you knew that already. So it's basically the coin under the tongue that the Greeks would use to pay Charon. Because I am a nerd. Okay, let's keep on improving this craft. As you must have seen, in your blueprint table there is both a field and a garden blueprint. Which means you can grow many different things and turn the ship into an adorable farm of sorts. You should add a field first. A field first, in my opinion. I'm probably going to forget one of these times. Yell at me in the comments if I do. It's going to be easier to find the resources for it around here, as you can grow linen in it, which in turn will be used to craft more things. In addition to building a field, we should go buy seeds to use in it. But that will come later. I need you to visit an island close by. It's called Mostein Cove, and there is something on it we need. I'll tell you when we get there. Okay. Here, let's hug. Because why not? It's much better. Talk. Okay. River food, black coffee. Likes comfort food, comma, question mark. Shops for levers, shops for threads, uses the loom. Oh, perk. So every perk you get, there's a new. Was recently hugged, has eaten the meal she liked, optimistic about her new journey. Alright. So I'm guessing managing all this will be more tricky. Let's see. I don't know if it's showing up. I sent the link to the last video to a friend of mine on Steam, and they I guess are gonna have a little cameo. So yeah. They've actually played this game before, so I didn't to read that stuff. That might be why it's so fun to just jump around and stuff. Kids need something to do while traveling. Whee! Realize the highlighting thing is very. Oh, I like that lighting. You know, when you, it feels kind of like it's actually being recorded on a real camera, or actually through your eyes, because when you go behind the Mossstein Cove has been discovered. Yeah, look at that. We should hop on that island over there. Maybe we'll find something interesting. I mean, yeah, that's why you told me to get it. You haven't told me what we're gonna find, though. Alright, so I'm probably gonna finish Mossstein Cove before closing and uploading this session. I'm really enjoying this game so far. Oh yeah, like I was saying, I love that effect where when the sun's rays change depending on whether it's hiding behind something or not. Hey, got some glim bottles. I don't know what they do, but here, what a majestic tree. Well, you can cut it down. Yes, it's fine. Is the Lorax gonna come out and kill me with an axe if I do that? It's the best way to get the wood you need, actually. But don't worry, they'll regrow over time. Another interesting fact about the Everlight. Okay, that's convenient. I mean, all trees grow over time, but it doesn't mean it's good to mass cut them down, because it takes a long time for them to grow back. There is harm caused while they're growing. Timber! Well done. Congratulations, for you have become Death, the destroyer of worlds. Oh man, what is that? What is that from? What is that? Alright, I think I know what the the alternative title for this episode is going to be. Who did become Death, the destroyer of worlds? Joke aside, that's how you do it. You go on ahead, cutting down more trees. Then we can go back to the boat and build the field with all those maple logs. I'll be next to the raft. Doink, raspberries. Eee. Just cut it down, why not? I know, that's what I'm doing. What do you think I'm doing, game? Huh. Okay, I guess I wasn't doing it right. Maple logs, maple logs. Whee! Hold E as long as possible. Wait a sec, what? So, what does as long as possible mean? Because I could hold it for longer than that. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, I love that. It's such a neat little... That cat. The cat doesn't want to get wet, I think. Is that even a cat? I don't know. Jekyllstein Gray knows nothing. Pass it on. Whee! Boingity, boingity, boingity. It really is fun to just move around, you know, it feels freeing, I guess, and expressive to run around and jump. Too dark to navigate. Stella! Ah, yes. Forgot to tell you about this. This is since a recurring theme. There's the side effects of river light being well light, or some other technicality. That being said, it will allow people to sleep undisturbed. You, in the meantime, can do anything you want. I will unfinish. Yeah, I already discovered this. Yeah. Man, I guess you should go to sleep too, in that cozy little room atop your cabin. You'll wake up refreshed and ready to go, and the ship will start up again tomorrow. Oh, and speaking of that, you know me, waking up on time is never my forte. You can ring that big bell over there to wake people up. Remember, only do it at the right time. Early morning should do the trick. Speaking of sleep, time for me to take a nap. See you tomorrow, Stella. Have a good night. This game is a little bit wordy at times. Like, see you tomorrow and have a good night are kind of unnecessary in a medium that doesn't have a lot of length for words. So what are these things again? Empty shells. So basically barnacles. Alrighty. How do I get back up there? Probably over here. Cannonball! Alright, that's enough goofing around. Actually, it feels kind of night in the woodsy, the way you run around. Oh, I like that bird. Those are nice birds. Those are free birds, which I really need to play To the Moon on this show. Yes, let us sleep until morning. I kind of wish there was some, like, Assassin's Creed Origins or Skyrim, like, speeding up until, like, morning, effect, you know, like a time lapse. But not a big deal. It might have been too much. Or, are you okay? Oh, they're asleep. Alright, wake up! Good morning, Stella. A snack will be great right about now. Thanks, that won't be necessary. Hungry. They are hungry. Let's see what we can make. Well, I'm glad I got those razzleberries. Cook 'em. Oh wow. This is taking longer than I expected. What happens if I leave? It's a beautiful sunrise. This game is just so good to look at. I love super saturated colors, especially in games where there's been kind of a lack of them for a while. They're just kind of starting to come back now. I know I'm like the bajillionth person to notice that, but what happens if I ring the bell again? Alright, doesn't look like anything happens. Whee! I love the little air pirouette or whatever it's called. quarter of the way done. Aww, look at her with her little cat and her gigantic oversized witch's hat. I think it's a witch hat. Actually, are there any interesting decorations in here? Well, besides the big machine. Lots of moon and crescent moon and star stuff. That's interesting. Whee! There's a fly in front of me. Every time I think of a fly, I think of that episode of Breaking Bad. Stella's telling the cat, I can't remember their name, but it's all contaminated. Cat. That episode does not get the love it deserves. It's certainly, I can see why people don't like it. It's pretty strange for a Breaking Bad episode, and it doesn't advance the plot, but it does a lot of thematic heavy lifting. Oh man, I haven't gone on my rant about the overemphasis on continuity and literalness in modern media, like studies and fandoms and all that jazz. Jeez, it's taking a long time. Whee! Pirouette, 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 pirouette. It's fun to say, pirouette. Oh man. Yeah, I'm running out of things to say, which means I should probably call it pretty soon after these berries are done. Almost. 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 Yes! There we go. Oven mitts. Oh man, it would be so nice. Poached fruit. It would be so nice. Okay, so it is like Breath of the Wild, where you just kind of learn the recipes by trial and error. So it would be so nice to be able to just conjure oven mitts out of thin air. No, sorry, Stella. You know what? I can't eat fruit I can't eat fruit for the life of me. I've tried. I just can't. Alright. I can eat the same thing so many times. Okay. So... how do I get more? Let's see. Alright, we did that. What's this over here? Coffee beans. Yes! Okay. Next time on Jekyllstein Gray plays, what's this game called? Spiritfarer. Next time on Jekyllstein Gray plays Spiritfarer, we go this way, maybe. This way. The way I'm moving. And to Hummingberg is what I think it was called. Yeah. So until then, oh wow, this is a bit unusual. Actually, I want to go into that, but not right now. So I'll talk about this next time, what you're seeing right now. So yeah, in the meantime, do all the usual things, like, comment, share, subscribe. Last Night is the best Star Wars movie. Bye!